EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Jones. Open man there. It is Bourne.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd and 5. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Wilson now, off the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. Turn. He has lost the football. And the defense has it. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On first down, Jones. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get them.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. Here's first and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll lead to a second down.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike, and at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect, and in this case, he just flat-out missed them, and we're talking about a massive play had they connected, but instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Michael Dixon now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. The motion man here is Bourne. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now Jones throwing on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Jones to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down here, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll tuck it and take off. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one complete to Bourne. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Jones. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back To throw is Jones. He'll try to run for it.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Jones. That's brought in by Myers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Jones. Aguilar able to make the catch. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Again, it's Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Mac Jones. Touchdown, New England. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7 0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Will start on the ground, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. That's taken in. It's Damian Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is Jones. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Jones to the air again. A deep shot for Aguilar. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. They'll run over center with White. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. Over the top. He's got it. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The motion man here is Bourne. On 1st down, Jones. He's got Myers on the completion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Jones. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, Their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Wilson now, off the bootleg. That's complete to lock it outright. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll put Everett in motion here. Play action. It's Wilson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Seattle.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Wilson, the ball's out, and this is taken in by the defense. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. A run. Here's Harris. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, Everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for New England. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Seahawks offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now Wilson on second down. He runs with it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Russ. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And he will have the Seahawks first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Jones. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his big tight end, Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A run with Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. To throw is Jones. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action. Now, Wilson. He's got his big target, Everett. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Devon Godchaux there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Russ. His throw left side is complete.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 19-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Wilson on the designed run. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Second and 7. Here's Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. The motion man here is Bourne. Jones going to try and throw on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Patriots ready for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Wilson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Throwing is Wilson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty yardage gets them a little closer, but still, tough third down conversion coming up. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Back to throw. Wilson. Taking off. He'll try to get there. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man there, it is Bourne.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
They run it over center with Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They need one right now. 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
We're about ready now for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Wilson now, off the bootleg. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Wilson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll try to run for it. Strong. Big gain on the ground here. as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw is Jones. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Give up the middle to Harris. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. Shotgun now for Jones. That's brought in by Myers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Jones. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll find his running back, White.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. On the handoff, here's Harris running right. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the handoff, it's Harris. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result. On 3rd down, here's Harris.
So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. This is caught down that right sideline. So it's a win for the Patriots. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.